Yes, but you see, the way to understand spiritual life is to do what is demanded in the New Testament.
Testament is not meant to close any doors of any aspect of life. It is only meant to give the insight into the reality of life so that one could be a complete man and a man in good attunement with the Almighty God. There are so many things in different religions, and they sprang in time and they died. They sprang in time because some people got benefit out of it. They died because people stopped deriving benefit of it. And it happens that the original scriptures, in their original light of wisdom, they appeal to the people, and they bring some practical results in their life, and they are accepted. It is not the teaching of Testament or Bhagavad Gita or Upanishads or the Vedas to abstain the people from indulging into the pleasures of the senses, because it is this machinery of the senses that is to make a man live life. We don't think in terms of negating material values, but supplementing the material glories of life with the light of the inner self. I've started spiritual regeneration movement, and here in England we have Spiritual Regeneration Movement Foundation of Great Britain, to teach this transcendental meditation, which is so very natural, so simple, and it bridges the gulf between the material and spiritual life.
Yes, I'm very suspicious of that. Bridging the gulf, not of your movement. To me, when St. Paul says,
Yes.
that the flesh and the spirit are contrary to one another, this is what he said. I know this is a very unfashionable text now. It was Martin Luther's favorite text, and it's one of my favorite texts, but it's very unfashionable. But I still believe it, and
The thing is, it is right from the mouth of a saint. Or a saint, a recluse, a monk, could only say these words if he wants to be sincere to himself, because that is the way of his life. Abstainment from the worldly joys, that is the life of a monk.
Yes, but St. Paul wasn't a monk. St. Paul was an evangelist.
I think St. Paul will have to be properly interpreted in the sense that he said the words.
As you see, but
what has happened down the ages is that, I call it a gap in consciousness between the teacher and the disciple. And this is how the meaning is lost. The thing is that the philosophy of life will not present its purpose if it is applicable to certain one way of life. And monkish way of life is one way of life.
You see, I don't think that what
householder's way of life is another way of life.